Ouch. You might want to get that checked out. That was a pretty nasty looking faceplant. Nonetheless, hello guys, Gameboy0012 here once again to bring you another video. Now, I know this said that I'll be making match predictions for the matches in the Premier League for today and tomorrow, but I was thinking yesterday, I was really racking my brains about things that, other things that I might be wanting to do in my videos, such as, well, like, what can I do to make it entertaining? What can I do to make it fun for you guys? So what can I do to make it so it's less me rambling and me and you enjoying the video? So I'm gonna try to talk as low as possible in this my video, and have you guys enjoying most of the content here. And today I'll be talking about fails. A basic understanding of fails is when a human being tries to perform a certain act or objective and completely fails up and completely mucks it up. It looks like a complete noob in doing it. When someone looks to complete a task, there's a high chance of it being completed and a high chance of it being failed. In these clips, we see a lot of fails today, as people that probably shouldn't do what they're gonna do in the first place do it anyway. You guys are probably gonna think that it's pure stupidity and it's spineless, or it's gonna be just pure unfortunate mistake or miscalculation. Whatever your opinion, it's gonna be up to you. And without further ado, here is the first clip.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, the moral of this clip is, stupidity knows no bounds? I mean, I don't know what to make of this clip. I mean, you hear a guy starting a count, and then you see another guy coming from the right side of the screen, and then just barreling into a row of chairs. I mean, what am I supposed to make of this? I mean, when I saw this clip the first time, I had after it finished, I had 3 words in my head. What? Why? How? What was he thinking when he was running up to the roller chairs? Why? Why was he doing that? Was there any sort of purpose? And how? How did he expect to actually do what he was supposed to do? Did he practice? Did he rehearse what he was gonna do? I have no idea, because I don't know I have no information about that. I couldn't find any information about that video. Not about the video, but what the purpose was of that. And frankly, I don't want to know. There's no excuse for what happened there. The guy probably could have broken his neck if he didn't. If he didn't already, he probably could have broken his neck, hurt his knee badly. I don't know what he was thinking. That was whoever instructed him to do that, or if he did it himself, that's just stupid. Now, and with that said, I just have to give him an unfortunate wah-wah for his efforts. But in all seriousness, I hope the guy's okay, and I hope he doesn't do anything stupid like that again. So, moving on, here's the next clip. Oh god, so ridiculous. Tell me, guys, what do you get when you cross a car, a puddle of water, and a dumb, well, in this case, bimbo in this situation? You get a wet, but even yet surprisingly dumber bimbo. I mean, seriously, what did you think was gonna happen? Did you even think what would happen if your so-called, escapade backfired? Did you think, to drive the car, that side of the car, did you think to drive it to a drier place, so you didn't get wet? You hit the ground hard, but at least you didn't get wet. You'd be in a bit of a pain, and at least you wouldn't be probably soaked to the bone when you were then. It was a small puddle, but you're still wet. Or better yet, as you said, I'm wet! Well, what did you think was gonna happen? When you do something as stupid as that, and land in a puddle of water, guess what? You get wet. So next time, you probably have some brain cells in your head to think about doing something else then rather than getting wet and humiliating yourself in front of God knows how many people. I'm probably there were probably the guy who was filming was the only guy there, because if there were any other people there, they'd probably be laughing like crazy at her, or even pointing uh, and just making jokes about her. People are probably even ridiculing her right now about that video, but I wouldn't know about it. I wouldn't care. It was her mistake to begin with, and with your little escapade, failed escapade, I give you the reward of the ironic applause. Next time, process what you're gonna do, and think if there are gonna be any bad consequences if it fails. You know, you might not want to do that, but trust me, you'd look like less of an idiot if you do so. Here's the next clip. Stupid.
It's it.
Okay, first order of business, basically. When I first saw this video, I thought like the first time she did like that moonsault or flippity flip or whatever, I think she did okay. I think it looked like a nasty landing, but she did okay. I said, all right, this doesn't look like too much of a big deal, but what's the fail here? And then I waited for the video to continue, and it did, and to say that I was a bit scared for her as well, for her health, was a bit of an understatement. I think it could have been a mistake, you know. She probably shouldn't have done it off in that angle. She probably overshot her little flip there, but okay, I'm not gonna blame her, but I am gonna be critiquing her on some things. When you do those kind of things, you need to be in a spacey environment. Your room doesn't look that big to me. You know, it looks like a bit of an enclosed area. Two, you need to make sure that there are no objects or people around, so you're not to connect with them. And three, you need to be in a good location. Now, that might sound the same as being in an open area, but imagine if you're in an open area like a park and you try to do something like that, and you realize there's dog crap everywhere. There's some parks that are just completely surrounded by dog crap, and you put your hand on the ground and you take it up and you realize, oops, I made a mistake. They'll be too late, my friend. It'll be too late. And so yeah, make sure you're in an open area, a good location, and there are no people or objects around. She did none of these things, and you saw what happened to her. She smashed probably with her back against a wooden drawer, probably. I'm not sure. I couldn't see from the camera angle. And she had a TV fall on her head. Now, those things didn't upset me too much. But when her mother came in, you heard her say, I think she said, "Junie, are you okay?" And then the daughter said, "I am fine." Okay, you just had a TV fall on your head. Well, that may not be the biggest TV, I'll admit. It's still a TV. It's heavy. How can you say that you're okay? If you have normal things fall on you, like, I don't know, or normal things hit you like a ball, or I don't know, basically something light fall on you, like, I don't know, something less heavy than a TV, then you would be okay. But don't lie to your parent and say that you're okay. You're not okay when you get hit by a TV. Trust me, I've been hit with heavier things and they hurt. But fair enough. Even I admit that I'm not in pain. But still, you need to tell even if you're afraid of getting in trouble, you need to tell your parent. Because, seriously, TV fall, getting hit by something, like a ball, like a little tiny ball, is no big deal. But a TV falling on you, come on. Seriously, get your priorities straight. Like, well, what? Like, imagine a TV falling on her is no problem. Imagine if these things, like, for example, what if these things fell on her? She'd probably act all invincible, like saying she'd act all tough. She'd think she'd be Superman or Supergirl. She'd say, "I'm fine," or "I'll walk it off," or "I don't feel the pain." You feel the pain. You cannot not feel pain. You are human. It's in our nature to feel pain. Whether it's physical pain, emotional pain, you still feel the pain. And by the way, if you hear this fireworks going on outside my apartment, I don't know what they're celebrating. I'm sorry if you can hear it in the background, but nonetheless, back to what I'm saying, you would still feel pain, whether it's emotional, physical, or mental. You cannot not feel pain. You're not Superman. You're not some cartoon superhero. You're not like Supergirl with your only kryptonite being televisions. I mean, seriously, you gotta admit when you're in pain, because if it's continuing pain, the other people won't know about it. But what even flabbergasted me more, what was like a virtual slap in the face in this video, was what the mother said right after the daughter said she was fine.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Wow! There's already holes in the walls in this room. Look at that TV, it turned on by itself.
You know, I love my parents very deeply. No, I think they're the greatest parents in the world, and they're the two most important people in my life. There's also a lot of parents like them out there, but there's also a small portion of parents in the world that won't give two shits about their children, don't care about them at all, are selfish, egotistical, and just overall uncaring. I don't completely characterize this mother in this situation like that, but I sort of feel that way. I mean, she would care more about more holes in the wall rather than a possible concussion to your daughter. She care about a problem that she should have fixed a long time ago rather than the very health of her daughter, her child. No, I wonder what other situations. I'm gonna play act the situation right now of what other things might not be real. This is a fake one. I'm gonna play act it. Probably gonna be real in some parts of the world, but it's another mother-daughter situation. Hey Charlene, I heard you broke your ankle in soccer practice today. Are you okay, honey? Yes, Ma. Okay, it'll only take a couple days to heal. It's fine. I'll walk it off. Oh, that's good, honey. I thought we need to spend the $50 on your medical bills, but it's good that you'll be back and fit again in a couple of days. No, it does not work that way. You need to be caring. You need to be considerate. You need to worry about the very health of your daughter, the child you've had for a long time, possibly. She's a teenager. You have her for what, like possibly over a decade, or even over like 2.5 decades. I mean, come on. But nonetheless, imagine what the father, if the father heard about this, imagine what his reaction would be. Hey Charlene, I heard you got hit in the head by a television. How are you? I'm fine, Dad. You know, I don't feel the pain at all. Oh, that is good, Charlene. It's good to hear that you're okay. By the way, did you know that my dad got hit by a plasma screen in 1976? You know, he ended up getting knocked out and spending a week in the hospital. But it's good to hear that you're all right. Possibly, you might get hit by a plasma screen someday and be just as chipper as you are today. Well, thanks, Dad, for the story, and I'm pretty sure I will. No, you will not. You will probably get hurt very badly. And, I don't know, maybe that girl does not have a father. I don't know, maybe it's just a widow mother. But still, parents need to take notice. 99% of the parents in the world are decent and gold-hearted, but some people are just despicable, and I despise those kind of people. Yeah, this is more a depressing video than more as a fail. The last clip is more of a depressing video than it is the funny video. But nonetheless, this is Game Boy 0012 signing out. I hope you guys will see my next video, which probably will come after Wednesday. I have some work to do. Nonetheless, I'll see you for the next video, guys. This is Game Boy 0012 saying peace out.